Welcome once again to this channel, offering the trickling water feature of criticism in the Zen garden of discourse. And as you know, I occasionally front-load these vlogs with a diffident request for people to subscribe. But here is a comment I received last week from a Mr. Tony Clifton265. I can't stand it when YTers beg people to subscribe. It's so undignified. Oh, no you didn't, Tony Clifton265. You did not just imply that my engagement with the digital customer base was in some way undignified. You must be talking about someone else, Tony Clifton265. So let's just leave it at that, shall we? Here is an excellent film from France which premiered at Cannes last year, Léonore Sarrail's Mother and Son, about a complicated and painful kind of coming of age, or maybe a meditation on coming of age as something that never actually happens. It's about the illusory dividing line between childhood and adulthood, innocence and experience, present and past.
Il faut être des champions. Il faut travailler à l'école, il faut être plus fort que les autres. Et on ne pleure pas.
Tu as besoin de quelqu'un. Pour toi, pour les enfants, qui s'occupent de toi.
Tu t'appelles comment?
Jules César.
Ton nom, c'est Jules César?
Ouais.
A son remembers his mother, her passions, her boyfriends, her yearning unhappiness. He and his brother experienced the toughest of upbringings with her as immigrants from Ivory Coast in 1990s France. Rose, superbly played by Annabelle Longrand, is a young woman who has come over from Abidjan to live in Paris with her two lively boys, Jean and Ernest. They are all staying in the cramped flat of a relative who is irritated by Rose's sarky, ungrateful, princessy attitude and her turning her nose up at the man she sets Rose up with, who has the ominous name of Julius Caesar, played by Jean-Christophe Folly. Instead, Rose dates white guys that she meets through her job cleaning hotel rooms. Rose's story is of someone wondering if she should settle. That is, settle for a man who will provide for her as a husband, or rebel against the whole idea. Her boys are also wondering how on earth they can settle here in France. What place is there for them here, especially as Rose's whole existence is in fact so unsettled. When they are little kids, Rose tells them never to cry, that they should cry only in their heads. The received opinion, of course, would be that Rose is quite wrong about this. But is being open about your emotions something that only well-off, middle-class French people can afford? The movie tracks the existences of Ernest and Jean as they negotiate similar pitfalls to the ones that their mother confronted. The parallel struggle goes on, and the unassuming courage of all three in this film is very moving. And so the curtain is lowered on another vlog. Please give this one a like and share it avidly and excitedly on all your influential social media platforms. And of course, you won't want to listlessly scroll onto some other YouTube video without giving me a subscribe. And also, buy my book, The Films That Made Me, an edited selection of my essays and reviews for The Guardian. Go and see these films at the cinema. See you soon.